What is going on, man? We are back, chat. What's going on? MPB, Jorgilion, and Bantom. What's going on, boys? MPB, he says, so we walk from Fernandes. Club's a joke. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Spurs actually could be a problem there. Like, they're not actually going to be like a problem, but they're definitely going to be a much better team than they have been in the previous years. Because, like, not only, like, it seems like they're prepared to splash some cash around, but De Zerbi actually is. I rate him as a manager very highly. I like him a lot. But, yeah, man. Mateus Fernandes to Spurs for, what was it, 85 million? Crazy. To be honest, though, 85 million is kind of crazy. And he's not worth 85 million. He's not. He's maybe like 60 max. I'm not like... I'm fine with United walking away from Fernandes if we're going to be signing someone who's actually like, who's a better player. If we're going to be spending that much money, I would rather spend it on spend it on somebody who's actually an 85 million pound player. I'm pissed right now, like fuming. Who the fuck are we going to sign? Dude, we just got to be patient, man. Like, I know it's hard for us as United fans to trust the board, but like, I mean, you're well within your right to panic and like not trust the board. But for me, I don't trust the board either way. Even if we make great signings and they end up working out and we win the league, I still want these guys all gone. The last couple signings have been good, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and just wait and see, man. The window's not even open. The window doesn't actually open till July 1st anyway, right? So much could happen, man. I am trying to set up my TikTok live as well, and my camera's frozen. Yay. Okay, no, we're back. But anyway, back on World Cup. Ivory Coast versus the Netherlands. Little bit of a Manchester derby in it. Is Ahmed gonna do it for United, or is it gonna be Holland for City? Well, bulletproof before the game. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a freaking crazy game. Bet I have for this game though. Over 2.5 goals. Over 2.5 goals. Surely there's over 2.5 goals in the game. There is no way that Holland isn't scoring at least one. Ivory Coast is scoring at least one goal this game. So now it's just up to either anybody else on Norway to score. Holland might very well get two. Actually, wait, what? I didn't even see the lineups. I'm seeing it now for the first time. Don't tell me I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. Don't tell me I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. Ivory Coast are benching Ahmad. The disrespect is insane. Well, the only reason why they're there in the first place is because of Ahmad. Okay, sorry, I couldn't see the chat for a second. I put up my TikTok live. I can see it again. All right, what are we saying? Obi Toppin, what's going on, man? Good to see you back up in here, bro. Hope you're doing well. Maybe Scott and Chouameni, that would also be good. Like, there's still so many good midfielder options that we could get. Gotta sign Hakimi, dude. That's like dreamland type stuff. I agree, he is an 85 mil player. Do we pivot to Chouameni and Scott now? Yeah, dude, like, if we were spending 85 mil, I'd rather spend that on Chouameni than frickin' Fernandes. Like, I think he's massively overhyped and overrated. Like, he's a good player, but 85 mil? This man got relegated, and he's not even selected in the Portugal national team. Even though he should be. But, like, Martinez is an idiot. Windows open, but players can officially move to July 1st. Yeah, Tottenham signing Fernandes. We're about to get this first half started right here. Ireland. Bro, I just woke up, man. I'm tripping. Ivory Coast versus Norway. Here we go. If you haven't already, vote on the poll. And give me a score prediction in the chat, man. You know I'm backing my boy Ahmed. I'm going to say... I've liked Norway, too. Norway's been a very fun team to watch. But I'm going to say Ivory Coast 2-1, man. Give it to me. Zach saying a Holland hat trick, calling it. Imagine. Yeah, dude. Holland has actually been very impressive in this. He's always very impressive. Devin Wild, what's going on? Come on, Ivory Coast. I need Holland to score 2. I need over 2.5 goals. That's what we're looking for here. Was on fire yesterday. See if I can keep it running today. Dude, also, for the people who didn't watch that Netherlands-Morocco game, oh my goodness, you missed out. That was the most insane game. One of the most insane games of the World Cup so far. Most insane penalty shootout I swear I've ever seen in my life. Morocco going through, going to play Canada in the round of 16. (3-1) Holland scores. Holland scores 3 and Ahmed to score 1. Well, anybody who hasn't even seen the lineup yet, I know he's probably going to come off the bench. And I could see him scoring off the bench, but Nicola Pepe over Ahmed? Are we serious, bro? Silver Fox, what's going on, man? He says, sup, dude? Feeling good. All the teams I predicted to win came through. What's the predictions today, man? You were freaking on some crazy shit yesterday. Are we seeing the Sweden upset today? This game here, Sweden, France after this, and then Mexico and Ecuador last game of the day. All of these round of 32 games so far have been all straight drama, late drama. Is it going to continue? David, what's going on, bro? Good to see you up in here, man. Oh my goodness, cross in. Holland's header. And Due launches it clear. Bro, I feel bad for Van Hecke. Dude, I feel bad for Verbruggen, bro. He made so many ridiculous saves in that game. And then the one where he backheeled it into his own net, that was just, like, that was just cruel, man. So cruel. He had blood all over his forehead. Dude, there was like a bunch of guys with blood, their heads split open and blood coming down. There was I forgot who it was, but there was a Moroccan player that had blood all over his face as well. It was a straight bloodbath of a game. Loved it. But no, like, for being a Canadian, though, Morocco is better than the Netherlands. Like, they actually... It was a close game, very tight, but I would say Morocco was slightly the better side. I'd definitely rather play against Morocco than Netherlands, though, because although Morocco is the better side, Canada matches up better against Morocco than they do the Netherlands, because we're not going to be able to score against that Netherlands backline. And, like, they're forward players as well. I just imagine Somerville running at Rishi Larea, and I'm just like, there's no way that either one of these teams between Netherlands or Morocco doesn't score at least 2 goals on us. Summer Fox says, I got Norway winning, France is going to demolish, and then Mexico has a tough win. Not much drama today. I want to see Mexico win so that we can see England, Mexico, man. I feel like that matchup is just written in the stars. But, like, watch, dude, what if England don't get past Congo? And from seeing these results yesterday, bro, if I was English, I'd be very worried. They're probably worried anyway. Nick Nack no, what's going on, man? Matt, this is high casual. The second I went to sleep yesterday, Netherlands scored. Anyways, come on, Ivory Coast. Yeah, dude, we're back in Ivory Coast. A little bit of a Manchester derby on here. Red versus blue. Ahmed versus Holland. But Ahmed's not even starting. Anything can happen. That's what makes it exciting, especially with like comparing it to the Champions League. Just like it's one game decides everything. Imagine if there was not two legs in the Champions League games. It was just one game decides everything. If I was English, I would be worried. LOL. Want England versus Mexico too, dude. England and Tuchel was saying before the tournament even started, he foresaw the Mexico versus England game, and I'm pretty sure he was saying like it's gonna be tough for them playing in Mexico in that heat with the crazy Mexican fans, man. And Mexico have been very, very good. Like much better than like recent tournaments that they've played in when I've watched them. I'm happy Canada at least made it through the round of 16 because I just don't want Canada to be the first host nation to be eliminated. Dude, David dropping the 5 roses early. David, did you give me a score prediction already? Appreciate you, bro. I'm assuming you're also wanting Ivory Coast to win here. Enrique, what's going on, man? Who will be first? What do you mean first? First in what? To be eliminated between the host countries? I mean, I feel like you could see Mexico and Canada get eliminated in the round of 16. US, I'd probably give the best chance to make it the furthest, but it might literally just come down to who plays first. I could see Canada and Mexico being out in the round of 16. Ivory Coast 1-0, says David. I'm here for it. Diamande playing it wide, crossing the box. It's headed away. Pepe going to keep it in, though. Brings it down. Ivory Coast putting on pressure here. Nicola Pepe. The $75 million man. £1 million man, sorry. Here he is again. Puts a ball inside, trying to find, I believe it was Kessier. Defender turns it out for a corner here for Ivory Coast. Oh, never mind. That wasn't Kessier. Ahmed winner off the bench. Dude, it's going to be just like their first game. Ahmed off the bench, 90th minute winner. Obi Toppin says, let's go, Norway. Ivory Coast corner. We're 8 minutes, 40 seconds in. Whipped in. Far post. Kessier up for it. And it's going to go out for a goal kick here to Norway. I actually wouldn't mind seeing this game go into extra time, too. I've been loving the late drama in these games. Norway trying to play out of the back here. Just swinging it around the back to the keeper. He's going long ball from the keeper over to the right side. It's actually a lovely ball over there. Headed down. Ivory Coast win it back here. And strong tackle there. Douay does well to keep the ball. Can Ivory Coast play out? Nicolas Pepe dispossessed. Lovely strength from Kessier. Now here comes Kessier down the right. Dude, I love Kessier so much. I wish he was younger, because he would be the perfect midfielder at United. Give me Kessier like 5 years ago. Would have been perfect. Barbie 930 with the follow. Much love. Here comes Norway. Nusa. Odegaard. Trying to slip Holland. Pass is intercepted. It's played out wide to Pepe. Back to Douay. Douay with a poor diagonal. Lucky to win the free kick there, though. Referee calling that earlier foul on Nicolas Pepe. Norway seem to be doing the pass to Holland thing, even if it might not be the best option. Yeah, I'm like, could Odegaard have found a shot there? I think the pass to Holland was actually on too. He just messed it up. I'm a little bit behind you, like 15 seconds. Yo, if you're watching on YouTube, my timer is literally set up exactly to it. So you can just pause the YouTube stream and start it at the exact same second what you're watching right now, and it'll be lined up. Dirk Nowitzki in the crowd? All right, Dirk. All right, here we go. Norway coming down the left. That's a foul. Was the referee not even calling that, or is this advantage? How is that not a foul? Ivory Coast win it back. Oh, lovely defending there. Honestly, I think Ivory Coast are the better team. First 13 minutes, I'd like it's been pretty even, but I think Ivory Coast slightly the better team. And here they come down the right again. Douay trying to play a ball in behind. Couldn't get it under control, Bonnie, and it rolls straight to the keeper. Advantage played, took a dive anyway, but he didn't even like put his arms up to signal advantage. He just stood there. Feels quiet even to me in the crowd right now. Yeah, dude, what happened to the frickin'? Where's the? When are they going to bring that out? Is that only for after the game? David back in with the 5 roses. Appreciate you, bro. Arthur and Archie, what's going on? Norway will win 2-1. I hope it ends 2-1 at least, because I took over 2.5 goals. Although I am a United fan, so I like Norway. They've been a very fun team to watch, but I got to back my United, boy. Pavan, what's going on in the YouTube chat? What's going on, bro? Good to see you back in here. Diamande. Oh, lovely strength. Gets brought down. This referee doesn't want to call anything. And he gets a corner out of it. I kind of love it, though. The referee's Venezuelan. Diamande looks over him. He's like, what the fuck? How's you not calling that? All right. That is crazy. I love it, though. Yeah, dude, great matchup here. Ivory Coast, another corner. Diomande to take. It's headed away. Definitely going to be tough for them to actually get these corners in against this very, very tall and physical Norway side. Oh my goodness. Diomande coming in late. Couldn't get it under control here. Goes out for a Norway goal kick. Yeah, they haven't won any of these freaking headers off the corners. They should honestly just start playing them short. David says, yeah, I say the same. I need to support my boy Amadinho. Diamande is the one doing the shirt pulling. He was, but like, I swear, like the angle that he was doing that and where the ref was, there's no way the ref could have seen that. And it was kind of going both ways. Like they were both pulling each other. And like I think that it was clean up to that, but then as soon as he falls over and literally just falls into the back of his legs and brings him down, that's where it should be a free kick. Like the both of them pulling and fighting for the ball there, I was fine with that to let that play on. Nice hoodie, dude. Thank you, bro. That's great. Like the weather here has been just like so literally bipolar. Doesn't know what to do. Was complaining about being too hot. Now I'm complaining about being. It's not too cold. It's literally nice, but like, I can actually wear a sweater. Nicola Pepe on the right. Dude, why is Ivory Coast center back wearing number 7? Who told that guy to wear number 7? And they switch it over to the right. Nicola Pepe finds Due and he goes away from goal, but can they find a shot here? Ooh, can Nicola get on this? Can he keep it in? That went out. Yeah. Lovely ball movement here. Due's first touch needs to be towards goal. He takes it back out wide. And you can even say Pepe saying to him, like, what are you doing? Bro, I'm from India. I'm seeing you at 11 p.m. at night, bro. But I like your live stream of the World Cup. Dude, thank you, bro, man. Shout out you. Shout out everybody who's up in these World Cup streams. Showing support to the streams. Hanging out, chatting, even if you're just watching. Much love to all you guys, man. We are in the 18th minute, almost 30 seconds, and it is still 0-0 here between Ivory Coast and Norway. Ivory Coast have seemed like they have been the slightly better side, but still very, very tight game. Norway really aren't able to get Holland on the ball. They aren't even able to really get Odegaard on the ball. Here he is now, dropping deep to pick it up, Odegaard. Oh, here we go. We're getting the... Was that... Unless it was something different. Oh, no. This actually might be a different chant. Oh, here we go. This could be it. Cross blocked by Due out for a Norway corner. This actually could be a tactical masterclass by the Ivory Coast manager because, to be fair, Nicola Pepe is actually doing a good job out on the right. And to be able to bring in Ahmed in the second half as a super sub actually could be the difference maker for Ivory Coast. Yeah, David, bro. Fernandes to from West Ham to Tottenham for 85 million. Absolutely ridiculous. But like, I think, yeah, he's not coming to United, obviously, but I'm kind of okay with it, to be honest, because 85 million is like, it's just, you're over. That's so overpriced. Like, the only club that actually makes sense for to pay that much money is Tottenham, because they've freaking been bottom of the table 2 seasons back to back. Oh! Holy crap! Chance there for Ivory Coast coming down the left. Shot into the side netting. Spurs, like, it's like Spurs are the only ones where it's like they'd have to overpay because they're like a shit club and they're not going to be able to attract any players unless they overpay. Claire with the follow, appreciate you. Obito up in here as well. Holland, or sorry, Diamande is hella good. He is very good, but I'm actually kind of confused why he decided to pick PSG over Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. Happy that didn't go to Liverpool. But like, just, is he getting in this PSG team? Like, who's he getting in there over? All along the front three. They surely they're getting rid of Barcola. Back-to-back seasons where they nearly got relegated, so they're in panic mode, and dude, rightly so. But it seems like they're actually making like smarter decisions now. Although I'm still saying that Robertson signing is a bad signing. Like, he might be good as like a leadership role, but like he's got to play like he's got to be having like limited minutes. Norway corner. Big bodies on this Norway team. Can they get the first goal of this game here from the corner? Robertson is free though, so not much to lose. Yeah, so like the only thing there is to lose is him actually playing and costing you games. Oh my goodness. Hesitation there from Norway. Diamande trying to get onto it, and he gets absolutely laid out and wins a free kick here for Ivory Coast. Nusa, man, what is he doing? Diamande almost made him pay, and then he just gets absolutely taken out. I'm curious to see who Spurs signed, though, in terms of forwards. I heard talk about potentially Richarlison leaving. If Richarlison leaves Spurs, I'd take him at United. I know he gets memed a lot, but as like backup striker to Šeško, 100% I'd take Richarlison. We are at the first hydration break, man. W hydration breaks. If you guys haven't already, please do hit the like button on the stream. Helps the stream out. Your boy appreciates it. And not only that, if you didn't know, the more likes on the stream, the better the chance a goal actually goes in this game. It's true. It's tested. Anybody who's been in these World Cup streams before, you've seen it happen in front of your very eyes. Hello, it's Joel up in the YouTube. What's going on, man? He says seeing any here we go for Spurs is a win, considering at this point last summer we hadn't even hired Thomas Frank yet. Robertson there for the vibes. Yeah, definitely a good it'll be a good leader for you guys, but he should like, I mean, Udogie would be starting anyway. I'd say I like Udogie a lot. I think a lot, like, some people don't rate him, but I think he's very good. I think Deserby is gonna turn things around for you guys, 100%. Which upcoming games do you expect to see an upset? Round of 32 games? Let's see. Let me look at all of them real quick. Upsets. I mean, I don't know. Would you call Ghana beating Colombia an upset? I wouldn't even necessarily call it that. Like the only one that actually looks like it. Like I hate to be the one to say it to you guys, but the England Congo game has upset written all over it. Like Austria, can they beat Spain? I don't know. Bosnia's not beating the United States. Andrew, what's going on? Jackson up in the chat, cheering for Norway. Still 0-0 here. We're coming back out of the hydration break. Quinn saying Ivory Coast going to win. As a United fan, I want Ivory Coast to win, obviously, for Ahmed. It's red versus blue here, man. Ahmed versus Holland. Do it for the red side of Manchester, Ahmed, even though you're not even on the field. Second half, he's going to come off the bench and score the winner. Cape Verde to beat Argentina. I mean, I hope so, man. That would be an incredible story, but I don't want to be disrespectful to Cape Verde and call them a shitty team, but like there are certain teams and like certain players who are very, very good players, but you know, they just seem to struggle breaking down. It's almost like it's harder for them to play against these shittier teams because they just sit back and play the low block the entire game. Where Messi, when he sees that, he rubs his hands together and he's ready. He gets a fork and knife because he says, "I'm gonna eat." Dude, you saw it with freaking Jordan. The guy came on for 10 seconds and still managed to score. Either an upset or Messi eats them up. Dude, are we actually going to see, like, what if we see Messi score every single game in this World Cup? Diamande, oh, it's a lovely ball, Nicola Pepe! Oh my god, man! You gotta get it on target! What a ball from Diamande! Dude, Diamande and Pepe have actually been on fire for Ivory Coast in this first half here. Beautiful ball. Couldn't put it on target, though. Score prediction, 2-1 Ivory Coast. If anyone can unlock Cape Verde, Messi will. That's what I'm saying, man. That Jordan goalkeeper was so shit. Yeah, dude, it's like he got what is it? What do they call it when you see a celebrity and you just like freeze up? That's essentially what he did. He just froze and watched the ball go in the net. Thought he'd be back at Arsenal. Who, Nicola Pepe? Well, dude, he looks better now than he ever was when he was wearing an Arsenal jersey. Starstruck, yeah, exactly. The guy got starstruck. Starstruck on the free kick. Odegaard, can he find a shot? Ivory Coast body's flying in. Nusa can't get it. Kessier bringing it away, and here come Ivory Coast down the right. Nicola Pepe. I'm eating a turkey sausage. Coco, appreciate the follow. Holland only need half a sniff? Yeah, dude, if he gets one shot on target, man, that's all he needs. Corner here for Ivory Coast. Diamande going to deliver this again. Swung in. It looked like it was headed off the back of Holland. Out for another Ivory Coast corner here. Don't get clipped. What, eating the turkey sausage? Norway's defense going to get them in trouble. Here we go. Diamande again. Swung in. Holland's up there first. They haven't won any of these headers off these corners, man. They just should play them short. Sophie, what's going on? What do I think about Fernandes to Spurs? I would have liked to see him at United, but the 85 mil price tag is a bit ridiculous. Realistically, he's about like 60 mil max, I'd say. So I'm fine with United walking away from that as long as we actually sign, which we will. Like, we literally have to sign. Like, there's no way United doesn't sign a center mid for around like a 75 to 100 mil center mid. There's just no way that doesn't happen. So, you know, I think I'm fine with them walking away from that because, like, any team, the only team that it actually made sense to pay that much money for Fernandes was Spurs because they have to overpay to attract players because they're so crap. Did I see AC Milan sign Ramos from PSG? I did see that. And another one too, man. The price is what these players are going for is ridiculous. It was like 75 mil, I'm pretty sure. AC Milan paid PSG for him. It's fucking ridiculous. €70 million is still ridiculous, though. I would have said like 50 mil max. It's crazy to see just how far the prices have just freaking gone up. Like, you remember, when did Torres go to Chelsea? What year was that? 20... What was it, like around 2010 or something like that? And everybody was like outraged that he went for 50 million. 50 million is literally nothing now. Another Ivory Coast corner. Can they actually win one of these headers? Diamande again. Oh, he tried to play it low this time. Pops back out. Plays it wide. Lovely first touch there. Brings it out wide. Ooh, he lost the ball there for a little bit, but still in possession, though. Puts it through his legs. Oh, that's actually disgusting. And they find Kessier. Cross blocked, and here is another Ivory Coast corner. How many Ivory Coast corners have we seen so far? George, what's going on, man? George, Congo versus England prediction. Let me hear it. I want to hear from the English guy, not just George. All the English people, tell me. What's happening? Big money for the Italian league. I think he'll be good at AC Milan, though. Two-one Congo. Dude, you know Wan-Bissaka and Twanzebe are gonna like have the games of their careers against England. Especially Wan-Bissaka. Witnessed this last year with United. Every time Wan-Bissaka comes back to play against his former club, he just has the best freaking performance of his life. Will be a tough game against Dr. Congo. We normally struggle to break down sides who have low possession. Scoring early is important. Think we win 2-0. That's a confident score prediction. Wan Bissaka. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Wan-Bissaka and Tuanzebe are literally putting in those performances that they did against PSG. I would have actually loved to see Congo versus France. Imagine that. There's only one man that can stop Mbappe. Or two men, Tuanzebe and Wan-Bissaka. Dude, David back in, bringing the vibes. He's trying to see the first blow of this game as he gifts the gold boxing glove. David, you absolute legend. Always appreciate you, bro. Still yet to see the first goal of this game. We're in the 36th minute. Norway coming down the right here. Gets past the defender. Crosses in. Can Holland get a head on it? He does. Just couldn't generate the power off the header. Easy save for the keeper. Have the same feeling with England as Germany. England v Congo sounds like the most nervy Bellingham last minute winner game. I could see it, man. Bellingham pops up when England need a hero. Bellingham pops up. Kane goal and someone in the back line scores from a corner. Yeah, like a Konsa. Oh, here they go. Chance for Norway to break down the left here. Here goes Berg. Defender's coming back to help him. Plays Nusa. Driving forward. Finds Odegaard. He's going to try a shot from distance. It's blocked. Ivory Coast, man. Every single time Norway getting into their final third and they look like they could get a shot, they are quick to close them down and throwing their bodies on the line. Every single one of them. Robert, what's going on, man? Very tight game here in this first half. Still 0-0. Ivory Coast been the slight better side, but definitely got to be careful. Don't lump us in with the Germans, 2 world wars and 1 World Cup. Beat them on and off the pitch. Nusa into the box. Shot. That's in. Oh man! Oh man! What a finish! We got the first goal of the game. Finesse top right corner. Nusa gives Norway the lead. Oh my goodness! What a finish! Feel bad for my boy Ahmed, but damn, dude, can we get a woo in the chat, please? Woo! Disgusting finish. Damn, Ivory Coast have been defending so well. First real sniff Norway get. And it's a great finish from Nusa. Noosa's a bad man. He is a bad man. I feel like we're going to see somebody pick up Noosa after this World Cup, 100%. What a crazy goal. Winner plays Brazil, right? Yes. All right, we need 2 more goals. We're over 2.5. And the Norway fans getting into it. Chance for Noosa. He gives Norway the lead. How are Ivory Coast going to respond here? This is why you don't not start Ahmed, man. I'm telling you. That cross that Diamande put in where the Pepe didn't even get his shot on target, Ahmed scores that. Even though Ahmed has shitty end product as well, but like. Oh my god! Hold on! Oh my goodness! What an opportunity for Norway to make it 2! Fell beautifully for Holland, just couldn't put it in. Beautiful ball from Odegaard. Drops perfectly for Holland. What's this guy's name? Sangara? Wow. Sangare. Important block there. Brilliant defending. Absolutely, George. Corner, Norway. Berg delivery. Oh my god! Norway are turning it on here. Surloff. Flicked on. Hegem couldn't get it in at the back post. Most defenders just stand and watch there. Dude, he timed that actually perfectly because he could have. I feel like a lot of defenders would have tried to tackle him there. He just he set himself up to be able to block the shot. It was perfect. Yeah, definitely don't want to be giving this Norway team any corners. We've seen 4 attempts, 1 on target for Ivory Coast, 7 attempts, 2 on target for Norway here in this first half. We have about 2 minutes plus added left in this first half here. And shout out everybody on TikTok that's hitting that like button right now. We're already over 1K likes on it. Massively appreciate you. Now, here come Ivory Coast. Bonnie. Ball taken off him, but can Diamande get there first? It's a big tackle. Ivory Coast still in possession, though. Into the box. Shot. Did it take a deflection? It did. It's out for a corner here to Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, I swear they've had 10 corners in this half. David saying his prediction was wrong, so he's changing it to a 2-1 Ivory Coast. I'm here for it, man. 2-1 Ivory Coast. Ahmed Dino off the bench. George said Ivory Coast need a halftime. They need halftime, and they need Ahmed Diallo. Diamande for his, 60th corner of the game. Keeper comes out, punches it away. And Andrew said Ahmed not starting is stupid. I know, bro. Not only is it's just pure disrespect. FCB, what's going on, man? This is, hey, just came from Jamie Fusel's video from an hour ago. Dude, shout out Jamie, man. An absolute legend. Absolute legend, man. Love to see you up in the chat, too. Big up you and anybody else who's coming in the stream from Jamie's video. Yeah, dude, shout out all the new people in here. Nicola Pepe, corners headed away. dive down into the box. Ivory Coast wanted a penalty there, but there's no way the ref's giving that, especially the way he's been officiating this game. Yeah, again, shout out all the new people up in here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. Pretty sure I'm going to be doing all the games today. If I wasn't to do one, it would be the France-Sweden one, because that Mexico-Ecuador one's going to be insane. But I don't want to... I did this yesterday. I said, I don't know if I want to do the Germany-Paraguay game, because I think Germany is just going to comfortably win. And then they end up losing. I'm just like, dude, why didn't I stream this? But, like, surely Sweden's not beating France, right? I did say I was going to stop assuming things in this tournament, because this has been the most unpredictable World Cup of all time, I swear. That's a foul. It's kind of hard to tell. Nicola Pepe is he's being benched after scoring 2 in their last game. There's no way they benched Diamande. We're not ready for this conversation, but Ahmad's better than Diamande. Has Diamande even scored yet? David with the 10 it's match times. David, you absolute legend. He's bringing the vibes here. To see Ivory Coast potentially able to get the equalizer before halftime. There's 4 minutes added on. We're already a minute 20 into it. Ivory Coast free kick. Pepe putting it in, headed on, and just goes wide past the post. Silver Foxy said, I honestly love the drama. It's making this World Cup so much fun. Dude, this is what I was saying yesterday, man. Like the older people could say something different, but in terms of my lifetime, in like World Cups that I was old enough to actually like understand what's going on. So I'm saying like 2010 and onwards, this has been the best one. The only thing that would not be good is if Portugal go crashing out early. FCB says, W video. Yeah, dude, it was actually very cool to see. And to think I literally almost blew the challenge when Cancelo scored that bicycle kick, but it got called offside. Just the hype thing with Diamande, though, in it. They've bought the hype. Media would give them pelters for benching him, even if it was the right choice. I mean, I like this Bonnie guy. Like, he definitely... I feel like it's a Brobby situation with him. Like, he's good to have up there for his physicality, but could you tell me he couldn't also play a front three, Pepe up front, at striker, Ahmed on the right, Diamande on the left? How good is Nusa, Troy? Bro, that finish was disgusting. Disgusting. Have you watched it yet? I have seen it. Of course I've seen it, yeah. Did you get the hundo? It was actually let's be correct. We got to give the man the respect he deserves. It was he donated 300 pounds, and he did actually send it. I haven't actually received it yet because it takes like a while to process that type of stuff on YouTube. But yeah, dude, Jamie, an absolute legend. Who does Musa play for? I'm assuming you mean Nusa, and I'm pretty sure he plays for Leipzig. Nusa plays for Leipzig, right? I'm not a big Bundesliga guy, but I'm pretty sure he does. Tay, what's going on? Rooting for Norway because my girlfriend is Norwegian. Big goal. Great goal. And there's the halftime whistle. Norway have the lead at halftime. What is Ivory Coast going to do to respond here in the second half? Dude, David's still back up in here trying to bring the vibes for Ivory Coast to get back into this game with the 20 live gift on TikTok. David, an absolute W, man. Daniel in there giving David the respect that he deserves. W, David, man. Put the W Davids in the chat. Diallo is a flop. All right, Renee. Give it a rest. Why is Spurs getting Fernandes? I mean, because they're the ones that are willing to overpay. This is what I was saying before. The only team that it would actually make sense for to overpay for Fernandes is Spurs, because they're ass. Like that's the only way they're going to be able to attract good players is by overpaying. 9 corners in 1 half, and you don't do nothing with any of them. Yeah, dude. I think the last corner, or maybe it was the second to last corner. One of the last corners they decided to go low, drove it low to the near post. Still didn't make anything of it, but that seemed like the most dangerous one out of all of them. I'd say they should just keep, like, drive it hard and low in near post and hope you get some aids bounce, or just play the corner short, because Norway's beating them in the air every single time. Not to say that they couldn't still score off a header. I mean, we saw this with, was it Japan or was it Korea? I actually don't remember. I think you saw after the game, commentators or pundits and whatever network it was saying how Japan needs to just play corners short or whatever and stop crossing them in because they're not going to win any headers because they're short. And then literally, I'm pretty sure it was Japan, scored the header. Scored the header in the last minute of the game. I'm pretty sure that was against Netherlands, wasn't it? They call him the Norwegian Neymar, apparently. Must be a few clubs looking at him. Yeah, he's surely going to be getting a move after this World Cup. The commentator, from what on TSN was saying, that's literally what he says. The style of his game is inspired by Neymar. And that was a Neymar-esque goal there, to be honest. FCB says, I'm a new Liverpool fan. Dude, Liverpool, I've been saying, next year's league is Liverpool's to lose. Liverpool is going to be back by the top next year, 100%. Especially if they bring in a really good center back. Arsenal saved Brazil, dude. Martinelli, of all people, 90th minute winner. Poor Japan. All the knockout matches have had last minute drama. Yeah, dude, this game is so far from over. David saying, come on, Ivory Coast. Dude, we better, like, he probably won't come on right at halftime, but then again, who knows? If he's not on by at least the 60th minute. JP, what's going on, bro? Corn in it saying who? Question mark? I don't even remember what I just said, bro. Who to what? World Cup is very interesting. Holland is playing. He had a really good chance to score, but it was blocked by Sangara. Bro said if you go the second half without celebrating, I'll send you a saucy pic. Any team that lets Martinelli score deserves to lose. Is this a close game or not? It is a very close game. I'd say, like, Ivory Coast seemed like they were, like, it was always very even. Ivory Coast seemed like slightly the better side up until Norway scored. As soon as Norway scored, it was just all Norway. But they're getting into good areas on the wing, Ivory Coast. Just not able to find the guys in between the posts. Final score prediction. I mean, my original score prediction was 2-1 Ivory Coast. Although now I'm kind of get the feeling Norway will probably go on and win this game, but I'll stick with what I said originally. I'll say 2-1 Ivory Coast. I'm a Dino off the bench, gets him back in it. Counter debate, what's going on, man? I just said to my wife that Erling is their only good player, and then Nusa scores a banger. Dude, that was a sick finish. Yeah, we're not. Are we classifying Odegaard as a good player? Penalties again? Maybe, dude. There's been this every single one of these games so far has just been filled with late drama. Utah Mo, what's going on, man? Thomas as well, what's going on, bro? Good to see you back up in here. Nusafi going, gonna go up. Yeah, he's getting a big move after this. Leipzig are gonna get some big money for him. Look at that finish, man. They're showing the replay again. Receives it out wide. Touch inside the box. Little body feint. Puts it on his right. Curls it into the top right corner. Keeper, no chance. Ain't no keeper getting anywhere near that. Thoughts on Fernandes to Tottenham? I've given my thoughts on this several times, but fuck it, I'll give it again. I'm a United fan, and United being, like, people were asking me my thoughts on United walking away with that. I was fine. I was fine to walk away from that. I would have loved to have him at the team, but for 85 million, that's absolutely ridiculous. It makes sense for Tottenham, but that's literally the only team that it makes sense for. Tottenham and then like maybe like a Newcastle or something. Like if we're talking about like Premier League teams. Because like Newcastle, maybe not as much, but definitely Spurs. Like they're the only way that these guys are going to attract big names like that is through overpaying for them. But even Newcastle as well, though, honestly. Even when Newcastle was willing to overpay, these players still didn't want to go there. We saw this last summer. Stop the timer? Oh, true. Dude, honestly, I want to see Oscar Bob in the second half here because he was actually class in that game against France. Why isn't your boy Ahmed playing? Dude, I don't understand. The United disrespect continues to happen. I ask this question every single time when a United player is playing. So I'm going to be asking the same question tomorrow. Why Mainu's not playing? Where are these guys, man? Dude, next Argentina, when Argentina plays next, I'm making that video saying that who the actual best player on Argentina is. Like, can we all just admit who the actual best player on Argentina is? Because it's not Messi. There's only one correct answer. Who is it? Take a guess. You guessed right. Lisandro Martinez is the best player on Argentina. Like, can we just admit that now? See, like you guys knew. Martinez is the best. Nah, Messi better. Troy, why is the coach not playing Manu? I honestly don't know. And I don't even like, because I'm not going to say because he's an idiot, because I actually like Tuchel. I think he's a very good manager. I wanted him at United. He had nothing to do with, bro. Like, Martinez was literally Martinez's performances off the bench in the last World Cup were literally the reason Argentina won the World Cup. Like, All-time favorite Argentina player, Di Maria. Oh, dude, screw Di Maria. Bro said it's good. ... He who shall not be named. Jacob Ibrahim with the follow. You absolute legend. Appreciate you. Manu, he's in the queue behind Rice. I actually am very curious to see what the starting lineup Tuchel is going to go with tomorrow. Is England-Congo, is that the first game? It is? Yes. England-Congo, it starts at 9 a.m. It's an early start. Belgium, Senegal, and then the U.S., Bosnia. Congo and Sweden winning would go crazy. Dude, Sweden winning would be the most absurd thing ever. But there's no way they win that game. Like, if France don't score at least 3 on that assed Sweden defense, it'll be ridiculous. Vincent, should England win this World Cup? I think they can. They definitely have the players that are capable of winning the World Cup, even though they never have. But will they? That's the question I ask. Can they and will they? Two very different things. Will they? Can they? Yes. Will they? No. Sweden winning? I'd love it. And I think I deserve it. What's my prediction for the France game? Hold on. Let me see something. I'm saying they concede at least 3, man. If Netherlands are putting 5 past them, I'm gonna say like 4. No, yeah, it's gonna be like 4-5-1. If Sweden win the World Cup, we all get free IKEA Swedish meatballs for a year. Is that an actual thing? Because there was a lot of like freebie stuff when Canada won. Like in South Africa, there was a lot like Pizza Hut, Domino's, and like some other places were giving out freebies. All right, here we go. Second half, about to get back underway. Players coming back out on the pitch now. Are we going to see any changes here? Norway still with the lead. Can they go on and win this game here? Winning my parlay? What's the parlay, bro? Dude. How many parlays did Germany ruin yesterday? If Cape Verde beat Argentina, time will stop. All right, Norway players in a huddle right now trying to lock in. Need to stay disciplined here. Here we go. Second half. We're back underway. Appreciate the follows on TikTok. I was 1 off from 600 yesterday, and was it the Germany one? Yeah, dude. The bookies were having a laugh after that game. Early free kick given away. Norway playing it back. I don't believe there was any changes. They got to get Ahmad on at least by the 60th minute. No subs either team, yeah. Lowercase David up in the TikTok. What's going on, bro? Due with a bit of a dangerous ball into the corner flag of his own end. Oh my goodness. Pops it over his head. Diamande brought down, and the referee actually did give him a free kick this time. What's up, bro? Oh, dude, you know, the regular. World Cup all day, every day, man. What's up with you? Hala Madrid, what's going on, man? Who scored? Nusa, lovely goal. Finesse, he came in from the left, inside of the box, and finessed it. Top right corner. Beautiful goal. World Cup, everybody jump. Dude, I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Worst song of all time. France would then play Paraguay in the next round. Yeah, imagine we see Paraguay go through Germany and then France. If they do that, man, I honestly want them to win the World Cup. And get that World Cup everybody jump guy. Like, don't get that guy a Paraguay jersey. Give him a France jersey. Morocco game yesterday was the definition of entertainment. Dude, all these round of 32 games have been insane. Which leads me to believe that Ivory Coast are probably going to end up coming back here because it's just late drama in all these games. Yeah, dude, Bosnia, take me to America. They're actually playing the Americans. Is that song going to be the motivation for them to pull it off the win against them? Mr. Silly Sausage, what's going on, man? He says, casual fan, what's your prediction? For me, it's 3-0 Norway. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm a United fan. So for my boy Amadinho, I want Ivory Coast to win. So I'm hoping, my original prediction at the start was 2-1 Ivory Coast. Oof, that's actually a very good ball. There's just nobody in there. Straight across the 6-yard box. Nobody's there to tap it in. Diamande inside. It's poked out for another Ivory Coast corner here. They've had like over 10 corners and done nothing with them. Yeah, David, we need Ivory Coast to score. Best World Cup song, Bosnia song 1, Austria song 2. I don't even think I've heard the Austria song. All right, let's see if they have a different plan here from this corner. Because they haven't won any of these balls in the air. I liked when they did the low-driven one to the near post. If I send you it, will you actually listen to it? Send it to me like during the hydration break. Or I mean, you can send it to me now and I'll listen to it during the hydration break. But like not on stream. Because I'm sure, because I don't want to get copyrighted. And Dilly, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. France going to lose? That'd be so perfect. Imagine what the left side seemed like it was the hardest side of the bracket, and you could see Germany and France be out in the round of 32, and then all of a sudden it's the easier side. Come on, Ivory Coast. Kessier trying to bring it down. I think there was shouts for a handball there, but Norway trying to play out, and the ref did call for a handball there. Charlie Eagles, what's going on? Let's go, Norway. 1-0 up, 50th minute. Still so much football left to be played here. France ain't losing, bro? Yeah, I mean, I don't actually expect them to lose, but after that Germany shit, man, anything can happen. Especially in this World Cup, man. There's some weird things going on in this World Cup. Only World Cup song with Riley Reid being mentioned? Why is Austria talking about Riley Reid in their World Cup song? Is this like an actual song, or is it like an AI song? Ahmed's going to come on and score one and get one assist? I hope so. Ivory Coast need a hero, and they got him on the bench. I think he's there on the sidelines warming up. Was that Ahmed on the side warming up there? Must have been. Who else are they going to put on? Noosa's 21. Daniel, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you are misspelling my name. You got to switch the R and the O there, my friend. Holland to score a header. Am I going to do the France game? Yes. I can't do what I did yesterday, man. I said I'm not going to do the Germany-Paraguay game because I thought Germany was just going to win it comfortably. And, like, I just wanted to take, like, a mental break from streaming, and then it ends up being freaking a most insane game of the World Cup. I mean, in terms of upsets. An actual Austrian artist made it. It's just not mainstream. How Musiala wasn't sent off, though, I don't know. Dude, there was a few questionable refereeing decisions in that game. Even that goal that got disallowed. Who was it that actually scored off the header? They called the foul on Anton on the keeper, but I didn't know. They were kind of lucky to get that, honestly. But just for the upset, I wanted to see it. But I don't know if that actually should have been disallowed. I forgot who scored the header, though. I can't even remember. Are we going to get cooked by Morocco? Dude, I want to rewatch the highlights of that last World Cup game that Canada played Morocco. We lost 2-1, and the only goal we scored was an own goal. Because, like, I have, like, a really bad memory. So I honestly don't even really remember. I don't think we actually were, from what I remember, I actually don't even think we were that bad against them. But I need to rewatch it. Oh, it was Ta? It was, yeah. Same dude that choked the PK. I like the... Oh my goodness, no! Ivory Coast, man, they can't score. Big save by the Norway keeper. I need this equalizer, man. Daniel said I like the Portuguese midfield. Dude, that video I just posted yesterday about how I wanted Portugal to play. People commenting saying that the Portuguese midfielders are shit. I'm like, how is João Neves Champions League winner, Vitinha Champions League winner, Bruno Fernandes Premier League Player of the Season, and they're shit? If they're shit, then who's good? And then yeah, I feel like that video actually got a pretty good response. There was a lot of some people disagreeing. I heard a lot of stupid shit as well. Like a lot of people were complaining that I had Ignacio right center back when he's left-footed, but I don't even think people were even aware that Vega is also left-footed. And then they're just like, "Oh, then why don't you just put Ruben Diaz right center back then?" I'm like, because that's not what I want. Ruben Diaz is the leader, and I want the leader of the back line in the middle. All right? Like, just because he's left-footed doesn't mean he can't play right center back. You know how many freaking teams that play a 3-back formation and have a right-footed player playing left center back, but you only want to comment it when it's a left-footed player playing right center back? And they're just like, oh, play Thomas Araujo. I saw a lot of you picking Ignacio over Thomas Araujo tells me all I need to know about your football knowledge or whatever. Some stupid shit like that I'm hearing. And I'm like, bro, did you even watch the freaking Congo game? Thomas Araujo's dog shit. Like, maybe he can be better than that. I don't like that's the only time I've seen the guy play. But after watching that man stand there and not mark thin air off that corner that Wissa scored on us, that's all I needed to see him never play again. So I'm like, just because Thomas Araujo is right-footed doesn't mean that he should be starting if we were to play a 3-back. And like, to be honest, if you want to switch the players around, like, fine. Like the players in whatever positions they were playing wasn't even like the point of the video. It was the system that was the point of the video. You can change the players around if you want to. But the main point of the video was get rid of the wingers. Get rid of the wingers and play a 2-striker formation. That was the main point I was trying to get across. I was so sleepy yesterday, so I did not watch the Germany and Netherlands game. Fell asleep till 9 p.m. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you guys in Europe have been going all the way through this tournament, watching these games in the middle of the night and haven't crashed yet. But it's crazy. The games that you end up not watching end up being the most crazy games. Please get this out. Oh, keeper gets onto it. Very dangerous chance there. Solarov trying to block the goalkeeper from playing it. Ronnie Dodge, bro. Say it again and say it louder. We need Ahmad. It's almost the 60th minute, man. Where is he? We are European, that's how? Oh, dude, come on. Give me a break. The France game are 10 p.m. my time today, so it's all right. Diamande. Playing it back. Ivory Coast swinging around. Dude, why are we taking shit shots from freaking 25 plus yards out, man? Get a clue. Gabriel, what's going on, man? The fans think they keep the ball. Is there like any chance though that you could like sneak and keep the ball though? Like if it gets hit into a part of the crowd where like they like it'd be hard for them to retrieve it. Do you think like I know there's cameras everywhere, but I'd definitely try to sneak a ball. Ahmed's on now? He is on. When the hell? I didn't even see them make this sub. Wahi as well. All right, here we go. Amadinho time. Ivory Coast has been dying out for a hero, and here he is. Odegaard goes, ah, fuck's sake, right in the linesman's face. SB, what's going on, man? Holland up, winning the header. Here's Ahmed. Playing Diamande, back to Ahmed. Okay, let him cook. Here we go. The Ivorian Messi. Back to Diamande. Gonna take on his defender. Hey, what is he trying to do there? He's trying to squeeze in between two guys. Just gets completely dispossessed. And now, can Norway come down the other end? They switch it over to the left. Berg making that diagonal run. Trying to push it past Kessier. They're brought down here. It looked like a clean tackle to me. Ivory Coast back in possession. I wanted us to get Diamande, but then he snubbed us for PSG, and now he's valued at 150 mil. I genuinely do not, like, when you say us, do you mean Liverpool? Ooh, look at this. Yeah? Yeah, dude, I genuinely, like, as a United fan, happy to see him not go to Liverpool, or any other Premier League team for that matter. But, like, why did he decide to do that? Like, how is he getting into that PSG team? Unless they're planning on at least getting rid of one of their wingers, like Barcola or someone. Like, how is he getting into that team? Barcola's better than him. Cavro's obviously better than him. Doué's better than him. Dembele's better than him. Who else am I forgetting? Like, how is that man getting in that team? Not getting any minutes there. Oh, look at the skill from Ahmad. Another corner here for Ivory Coast. What is this, the 30th corner? If it means we can somehow get Barcola, I'll be happy. Dude, I don't want to see him at Liverpool or any other Premier League team for that matter. I don't think Barcola United would spend that much money on a winger. But he needs to leave PSG, dude. How Barcola is not the main man in someone's team is actually criminal. He's such a good player. Another Diamande corner. Punched away. Ahmed bringing it down. Shoot yourself, Ahmed. Oh, he tried to loft the ball back in there. The chance still alive here for Ivory Coast. Doué shot blocked, and Holland launching it high and long. And now he's chasing after it as well, Holland. And here he goes. Is the keeper? Yeah, keeper's meeting that. He's there. That actually would have been a crazy goal. Holland launched it up long in the air, and then he head down, sprinted it after for it. And if he would have finished off that goal, that would have been insane. David Ornstein said Barcola isn't going to Liverpool, and they rate him higher than Anderson's 116 mil. Yeah, dude, Barcola, easy 100 M's in today's market. I disagree. Doué is way better than Diamande. That's what I'm saying. I agree. That's what I said. Or no, you're saying that he's Doué better than Barcola? Doué's really good too. But man, Barcola's disgusting. Solaroth winning the corner here for Norway. I feel like one more goal for Norway is Ivory Coast cooked. Chorus. Tell a man I want 100 M's. Tell the man I want 100 M's. I'm gonna strike at 18 with a high top. Man's gonna be looking like Marcus Rashford. Dude, absolute banger of a song. I haven't heard that in so long. Dude, bring back high top Marcus Rashford. Zero finishing, bro. Oh my god! Amadinho just cleared it off the line. It would have been game, set, match there. Norway almost make it 2. Amadinho saves them, clears it off the line. I'm at the GOAT. Dude, you didn't see that finish for Barcola's goal in there? I forgot who it was against. It was the first game, I'm pretty sure. Chip the keeper, disgusting Finn. Colm Griffin saying it's a pen. Something's being checked here. What could be the call? Pen for what? The check is cleared. What were they even checking there? Ever heard Put Him Under Pressure? Is that a song? They're checking if it's over the line. That's not what they would have been checking, because the goal that's the goal line technology. They got like a watch that buzzes for that. That's not. I don't think that's what they were checking. George saying back post as it's played in, the Norway player dragged to the floor. It's an Irish football song. Maybe I'd need to hear it. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Hydration break. All right, George, send me this Austria song if you haven't already. Freed from desire. Freed from desire. What are you sending this to me on? Cole Palmer's rap song is still the best. The Ivory Coast fans just booing on everything is so funny. Discord DMs. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm not actually going to play it in the stream, though. I'm just listening to myself. Dude, it actually is a banger already. First minute of the song. Beats great, lyrics are great. Dude, dare I put this above the Bosnia one? I think I like this one better. You have Kendrick Lamar, but we've got Alaba. We got the 49ers, but we got Conrad Limer. It slaps. Can't lie. All right. back out of the hydration break. Ivory Coast still looking for this equalizer. Link for put them under pressure. Can you put links in TikTok? I'll just look it up. If I type it in on YouTube, it'll come up. Put them under pressure. Ireland. Here we go. I'm assuming this is it. Oscar Bob coming on for Norway. Does it have lyrics, or is this even the right song? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is it. Ole, ole. Oh, Conan, shot, blocked. Come on, Ivory Coast. Please get one back. We want penalties. What time does the France game start? This should be over by what, like 12? Like 2 hours after this game ends? It's at 2? Okay, now we're getting the... Are they going to row their way to victory, Norway, here? Yeah, dude, I'm definitely 10 p.m. in the UK right now. The UK, are you guys UK/European guys? You planning on watching all the games today, or at least the France-Sweden one, or what's the move? Because that Mexico-Ecuador one, you're gonna be like you guys that fell asleep for the Netherlands-Morocco game. I'm telling you, I'm feeling drama like that one. That's gonna be the game of the day. Mexico-Ecuador. It's 50-50 possession right now. Dude, I should have went to the bathroom during that hydration break because there's no way that I'm going to be able to not go to the bathroom. Oh my god, go on, Amatino! Please go on, man! Oh my... Yeah! Amatino, baby! Amatino! That's why you start him! That's why they call him Ivory and Messi! Look at that goal! Look at that goal, man! He's disgusting! I told you he was better than Diamande! Aman! Come on, son! Come on! Woo! That is disgusting, bro. That is literally Messi-esque. Look at this. Oh, that's naughty. That's rude. Look at it from the ref cam, too. Oh, you filthy, filthy boy. Oh, not the Ozil bounce! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What a finish! He did him like Messi with the dribbling, and he finished it off with the Ozil bounce as finish. Oh my gosh! He's so class! He's so class! This is why Manchester is red! Ahmed versus Holland. The drama continues. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Ivory Coast. Jaden with the 4 shards of hope. He said, I knew Ahmed would score. And he's not done here, man. Let's go. Ahmed off the bench to make the difference. They call him Black Messi, man. They call him that for a reason. Dude, over 4K likes on the TikTok as well. And then David, just with a good job for Ahmed, man. David brought the vibes. He wanted the Ahmed goal. We got the Ahmed goal, and we're not done here. He still has more to give. Ahmed to win it. Is Ahmed better than Holland? Dude, Ahmed's the best player in the world. Oh my goodness, man. The 2-1 Ivory Coast prediction is still on. Oh, but here come Norway. Huge chance here. Dude, Odegaard should have just ripped that first time. Why did he try to bring it down? Dude, he should have just ripped that first time out of the air. Dude, David, oh, he did, man. The 10 good jobs as well for Ahmed Diallo, bro. Unbelievable finish, David. You absolute legend. Is he going to do it again? I think so. Bro, I'm mad at the Ivory Coast coach for not starting him. It might have just been a tactical masterclass, bro. Off the bat. And why would you play it to fucking Pepe, bro? Ahmed was wide open. Look at this. That's a pen. Pen. Oh my goodness, bro. Why did he play that to Pepe on the right when Ahmed was clean through? Here's Odegaard. We're seeing every single game. There has to be late drama now. Every single game of this round of 32, late drama, man. Don't count Sweden out. He clears one off the line, then scores one. Next, he's going to assist to win the game. Ahmed Diallo, man. He's going around Diamande for the overlap. Picks up the ball, cuts it back. It's cut out. What's the call here? Offside? Ryerson, what's going on, man? Brackets are clearing up for Portugal. Here, this is the replay on the potential penalty call. Dude, if that's the Premier League, that's a penalty. Jizza, what's going on? I'm a technically phenomenal. He's so skillful, and his short center of gravity is like Messi. Dude, he is Ivorian Messi. Daniel saying, I love the World Cup streams, man. Big up everybody that's been up in these World Cup streams showing love. You guys are absolute legends, man. If it does go to penalties, though, who do you think actually has the better penalty takers? I actually don't even know. In terms of the goalkeepers as well, I don't know what they're like on penalties. Sean, I know all white people look the same, but it's Norway, not Sweden. I know. I was talking about like after. I was saying all these games have been won late, so watch out for Sweden to potentially have late drama as well. That's what I meant. Sweden getting fried? Probably. If they're holding 5 to the Netherlands, they're not at least holding a minimum of 4 to France. No, 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 not Amadinho, please. Not a back injury. Please tell me this isn't something bad. Cooper Flag in the crowd? No! Is he actually really hurt here? God, please, no. Oh my goodness, the medical staff's coming out. What happened? Dude, what even happened? Please, no, man. He's up and walking now, at least. Pulled a muscle? Dude, I don't even know. Something with his back. He's off on the side for right now, though. David saying, "Oh no, please, Ahmed, get up." I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine here. I think. I don't understand the people on their phones during the game like enjoy the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Like, why are you filming the thing from your camera? Like, you know that you can just go on the internet and have the actual like professional cameras that are taking the same pictures that you're taking and just see those after the game, right? Like, you can actually just watch the game with your own eyes. Yeah, dude, Cooper Flag in the stadium, man. Dude, imagine we just saw like a Neymar type of back injury, dude. I don't even want to like speak that into existence, but I said before this, I'm like, dude, I need Ahmed to have a good World Cup and like bring that into the next season for United. And so far, he's had a good World Cup, I'd say. Gio, he's saying Norway will lose this if it goes to PKs. I don't know much about either one of these goalkeepers. Like, are they? Who's a better goalkeeper on penalties? Dude, watching Bonu save those penalties last night. Bonu saves penalties. Like, tell me, tell me if this isn't so true. You know when you're at the field with your friends and you're just doing a penalty shootout and like your friend who like the person who just like isn't a goalkeeper goes in net to try and save the penalties and he's like a goalkeeper. I swear, scoring a penalty on someone who's not actually a goalkeeper is almost harder than scoring one on an actual goalkeeper because they're so unorthodox. Like they don't even dive most of the time. They just like shift over to one side and make like try to make you second guess. And that's what Bono was doing. He was doing all this freaking weird body movement shit, trying to cheat on the penalties, just completely getting in their heads. Yeah, dude, it was genuinely like FIFA. Oh, good block from Due. Due's had a very good performance here. One of those saves Bonu made, it was like Aura Farm, bro, palmed it when Somerville put full power into it. That one is exactly like when you take penalties on your friends that aren't actually goalkeepers. They don't dive, they just shift over to the side and give it one of those. It's not cheating if the keeper stays on his line, and he did. I mean, it's not cheating, but like, it's not actual cheating, but that's like what you call cheating by like going early. That's what you call, or the goalkeepers call cheating. Goal has to be. Oh wow, Holland scored at the end. We just hit over 2.5 goal bet, but damn, man, I wanted to see Ivory Coast win. Norway, it seems like they could be going through. 5 minutes left, though. It's not over, but Norway take the lead 2-1. Tapping for Holland. Big goal for Norway. Holland, man, he's scored in every game he's played in, hasn't he? Is that goal number 5 for him now? It's his 13th consecutive international goal, apparently. That's ridiculous. Striking Viking. Oof. Imagine if the keeper got there. Man, Holland's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Norway moving on potentially to the round of 16 if they can hold on here. 2-1. 3 minutes left till the 90. How much out of time do you think we're going to see here? He's got 5 now. Mbappe, Messi, Holland battling it out for the Golden Boot. 6 minutes, David saying. JP saying 6 as well. I mean, we saw 2 goals. Ahmed down with his injury. Yeah, probably about 6. Sounds about right. Counterbait saying 5. What I feel like Portugal would lose to Norway, dude, we would genuinely match up. We would have a better chance. We would play better against Spain than we would against Norway. We don't want to play against physical teams. Like Croatia will be a harder game for Portugal than Spain will be. Three from hydration break, 2 goals, subs, injury. Honestly, 7, George is saying. I forgot about the hydration break time, too. Holland again? Chance is still alive here. Norway, can they put him away? Oscar Bob. Back to Odegaard. Ivory Coast able to get players back here. It's poked out for a throw-in for Norway. Try to kill the game here a little bit, Norway. Odegaard can't believe it. He thought it was his throw-in. Odegaard's having enough of these linesmen. Stolen, what's going on? Hi from Norway. Norway are literally 1 minute away to the 90 and whatever added time we have on. Away from moving on to the round of 16. Unbelievable. But Ahmed, is he... Dude, imagine if Ivory Coast score and tie this up. If genuinely, if Ivory Coast score here and tie this up, I'm genuinely going to be starting to think that these games are scripted because this is just, like, ridiculous. There's no way that it could happen again. This is already considered late drama, but if we even get even later drama, and here comes Holland again, is he going to score 2? Holding off the defender. It's good strength by him. And he just takes the shot away from him. Holland just shakes his head. Dude, who does that guy think he is? Taking the shot off Holland. You don't take the shot off from Holland. Are you nuts? 7 minutes, George. All right, I see you. Dude, I have to go to the bathroom so bad, man. I'm gonna hold on to 7 minutes. David saying 7. Yeah, we got official 7 minutes of added time here. Can Norway hold on? France versus Sweden. What bet should I take for that game? I am literally on fire. Just hit over 2.5 goals. Like, is it always just France to win by 2? Get the shit bucket out. Yeah, should I get just a shit bucket for the stream? Over 3.5 goals? Oh my goodness. David with the gold boxing glove and the 9 roses. He's trying to bring the vibes to see the Ivory Coast equalizer here. Dude, I'm not going to joke. I literally can't hold this. I might have to go to the bathroom before this game ends. Like, 2 minutes literally is going to feel like an hour for me. I've had to go since the start of the freaking second half. Thoughts? Okay. Do we take Kylian Mbappe anytime goal scorer? It says anytime goal scorer 90 plus stoppage times. Does that mean, I'm assuming that means only within the 90 minutes. Yes? France to win by 2 or Mbappe anytime goal scorer? Which one? Okay, France to win by 2, Mbappe anytime goal scorer, or over 3.5 goals in the game. Those are your 3 options. Mbappe score. Both. Mbappe to score because Sweden will win. Surely Mbappe's got to score this one. Amiri saying, I think the game is done, man. Dude, there's been so much late drama in this World Cup. It's not over till it's over. Take all of them? Dude, imagine I take all of them and Sweden just win the game 1-0. Dude, I literally can't. If I go to the bathroom now, I literally miss the end of the game. I gotta do a freaking pee dance. Oscar Bob doesn't get the free kick. Referee saying play on here. Norway players are furious. David saying, come on, Ahmed. They should have started him, man. It's their own fault. They should have started him. Twerk. Oh, my goodness. Cole, bro, what's going on, man? I can't believe I missed this game. An absolute banging game, but is it done here? Do Ivory Coast have one more chance left in them? About 2.5 minutes left. Surely they got at least one more good chance left in them. Dude, you guys are going absolutely insane on the likes, by the way. Over almost 9K likes on the TikTok. Absolute legends, the guys hitting the like button. Oh, here we go. Popping off now. Pushing and shoving. Ivory Coast, if they're going out swinging. And big up everybody up in the stream. Again, if you're new, hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, you want a better viewing experience, come over, join the YouTube family. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. turn the bell on so you know when we're live. Link in my TikTok bio, or you can search The Casual Fan on YouTube. I'm going to be live for majority of these knockout games for the rest of the World Cup, and it continues with Sweden versus France, and then also we'll be doing the Mexico-Ecuador game as well. So if you haven't already, and you've been watching the streams, you've been enjoying the streams, make sure you hit that follow button. Deep free kick here for Ivory Coast. Kessié and Ahmad standing over it. I honestly just want to see them shoot this. Ahmad does shoot it. It's actually a good free. It's an unbelievable free kick, and it would have been disgusting. Ahmad can't believe it. He couldn't have hit that shit any better. What a save from the goalkeeper. He could have. Pushes it away right out. It was going top left corner. Ahmad to take the corner. Kessié heading it back. 1 minute left. It's gone out for a Norway throw-in. They're just going to take their time here, surely. Could this be the end of Ivory Coast, man? No! Dude, this is so heartbreaking. What a save from the keeper on that, man. Got across quick, got his hand there, pushed it out. Has football, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in the chat. Love seeing new names up in the YouTube, man. Appreciate anybody who comes over to the YouTube, hits that subscribe button. We're on the road to 13K subs, so even if you'd rather just watch on TikTok, if you just want to help someone out, contribute to the goal of the 13K subs, hit that sub button, come back to watch it on TikTok for all I care, man. Is this the last chance here? Keepers up. Everybody up here for Ivory Coast. Last chance, or they're going home. Ahmed Diallo to take this corner. Dude, if the keeper... Imagine the keeper puts this in. Swung in. Please, please, please. They're still in possession here. Keeper's staying in there. Do it. They need to find a cross back in. Oh, the ref blew the whistle, man. Full time. Norway, do it. Holland gets the winner. They're going through to the round of 16. Unbelievable. Norway, they roo their way to the round of 16. Unbelievable. Crazy game, man. Could have gone either way. What a battle. Norway moving on, where they will play Brazil in the round of 16. Norway versus Brazil is going to be an insane game. Skill, pure and utter skill and flair versus power. The physically strong Norway team versus the flair of Brazil. It's going to be a great matchup. Power and strength, man. Crazy. Late drama again. Amadinho off the bench. Equalizes it. And then when did that goal actually go in? What minute? Holland just able to be there for the tap in. And he taps Norway into the round of 16. Nusa in tears, man. What a finish from him as well. Both teams were average as hell. It came down to the two best teams on each team scoring, LOL, says Jizza. I didn't think they were average. I thought it was a good game, honestly. Very good game from both sides. Kyle Warnazim sharing the live. Absolute legend. 86th minute, I think. We have seen late drama, late goals in all of these games so far in the World Cup. I mean, in the knockout stage. Is it going to continue? Does it end with the France game? France versus Sweden after this. I will be live for that one as well. Predicted 2-1, ended 2-1. It's sort of what I do, says George. Solid predictions. Okay. I've been on fire with the bets I've been taking, man. Hit every single one yesterday. Just hit this one with over 2.5. France versus Sweden. 3 options. Mbappe, anytime goal scorer. France to win by 2 or over 3.5 goals. I'm kind of thinking Mbappe anytime goal scorer. Just because he didn't score in the last game, and he's definitely going to be wanting to score today. Sweden, I feel, will have some dog in the fight. Dude, watch Sweden pull off some crazy shit, man. Honestly, I'm not counting anybody out in this tournament. Unreal. I definitely should have started Ahmed. Alton Doherty says Ahmed didn't deserve that. Those players and coaches let him down. It's so disrespectful not even starting him in the first place. Comes off the bench and saves them. And even in the first game when he came off the bench, he saved them. Scored in the 90th minute in the very first game that they played. I hope United get a pretty penny for Ahmed. You think they should sell Ahmed? I don't want them to sell Ahmed. Ahmed is like the exact type of player. Like his end product frustrates me a little bit, but if he figures that out, man, he'd be one of the best players in the league. But in terms of just like obviously the skill, man, he's an unbelievable technical ability with the ball at his feet. But the main thing I like about him is just his attitude, man. He doesn't have an ego for United or even Ivory Coast. Like it's just. Like that's the type of personalities we need more of at United. David said, feel sorry for him, but I am proud of him. Yeah, dude, great. Honestly, ended early, but great World Cup run from Amad Diallo. I wanted to see him have a good tournament, and I'd say he'd had a pretty good tournament. Brazil have never won over Norway. How many times have they played against each other? Dude, honestly, if you're thinking, I'm telling you, you're thinking that France is just going to roll over Sweden, which, like, they should do, honestly. But you can't, dude. Expect the unexpected, all right? That is what you need to know for the rest of this tournament. Expect the unexpected. Now we support Bruno and Ronaldo and Canada. Yeah, dude, freaking. Who else? In terms of United players, who we got? Kobe Manu, even though he doesn't play with England. Martinez with Argentina. Mazraoui with Morocco. You got Dallo Bruno. Lemens, even though he doesn't even play. And I think that's it. Oh, and Cunha. Cunha, and we still consider Casemiro one of them. Until he actually, I see him with the Inter Miami jersey on, still considering him a United player. He's only 24. If we sell him and he hits his peak at 27 or something, selling Ahmed is dumb. Dude, exactly. How much did we even buy Ahmed for? I don't even remember. I think it was like around like 40-ish mil, wasn't it? Norway's going to beat Brazil. Wasn't Brazil versus Norway last game like 3-1? Yeah, somebody was saying that apparently Brazil have never beat Norway. It is finished. Full time. Norway 2, Ivory Coast 1, Ivory Coast out, and Norway moving on to the round of 16 where they will play against Brazil. I'm going to end the stream here because I freaking terribly have to go to the bathroom. But much love to everybody who was up in the stream. Absolute legends, every single last one of you. We will be back for the France-Sweden game. So if you aren't, if you haven't already, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when we go live, so you know when we're back. We're going to be back for the Sweden-France game and again for Mexico and Ecuador, last game of the day. And this was a great game here, but I'm still expecting, I'm thinking that Mexico-Ecuador is going to be the game of the day. Appreciate the follows, guys. All right. Again, hopefully we will see you in this France-Sweden stream, but if not, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. Take care. Peace.